Is that are you talking about Project Bluebeam, my nigga? You talking about that shit, nigga? That's what somebody was saying about this shit they just posted with the alien shit, bro. That shit was like reminiscent of Project Bluebeam. Like how they actually have these things that are supposed to simulate. It's supposed to simulate some kind of like worldly event, yeah. But you know what's crazy? If you mentally, like, if they mentally gather all of that energy, because all mental thoughts and emotions create energy, and they harness that. Like, they work with pendulums. They understand how, like, frequency and energy works. Like, they learn how to manipulate that shit. And so, when you really understand how it works, you get to do really cool things. Well, I call it cool, but when they do it, it's fucking disgusting. Because they almost like inverse like really cool stuff that is supposed to be for us to help each other with. Like we all create thought forms called egregores. You know what an egregore is? It's basically this is known to be a real thing. Like it's a very real thing. People in also esoteric circles know all about it. It's called an egregore. It's a um individual thought form, like a thought energy creation. Like you can think of it as like a thought, like almost like a thought entity that we all create with our collective thoughts. For example, what could be an example of an egregore? An example of an egregore could be an idea of division, an idea of hate. It could be something like left versus right. Like democratic ideas. They create an egregore. Republicans, that's a whole egregore. Like that whole group and the way they think, the way they see life, that all creates an egregore. And it creates its own uh, like thought entity that could sort of maneuver and move around in the world and do things. And so, imagine if a lot of people believed that the end of the world was really happening, right? And knowing how mind interacts with matter, how mind interacts with energy and all of that. I'm not saying you could cause a cataclysmic world event, but I mean, I don't know. That would take a whole lot of thought energy. I don't know if they could achieve it. That would be like an insane amount of energy that would be needed for that. It's how, I know in Freemason like rituals, they do this thing where they have a guy basically sit in between, like lay down on the ground in between a bunch of niggas. It's like some gay ass shit, my nigga. But like they have the nigga like lay down and they form a circle around him and they all just direct thought energy directly at him and like they almost zap him with like electricity, like just because of their thought energy. And I don't know why they do that, but that's like one of those initiation things they do. Cause them niggas really do understand they really do understand like stuff that they don't share in school, like some real, like crazy, like hidden secrets. It's not so hidden now. Like, if you ever noticed, there's actually a lot of that stuff that's been kind of pushed out in the media recently. I see a whole lot of niggas like talking about esoteric things, like, and that stuff makes me really like concerned because why is it being pushed so much? Before it was hidden, now it's all out there. Like everybody knows about the hermetic laws. Everybody talks about correspondence, as above, so below. Like everybody talking about it, but why? Why was it hidden for so long and now you want to show it? What is that? Revelations? I I see maga. Maga in Latin means magician. Yeah, it's a maga. Like if you were to say, "Oh, that guy's a magician" in Spanish, how do you think you would say it? Mm-hmm. Maga means magician. Like them niggas do magic. Them niggas do like chaos magic. They do like black magic. They like the. That's what the whole. You know, Trump. He's a card. His face is literally on the Illuminati game for like the president that was like made in 1991, and his name is named after a card called the Trump card. And when you have a Trump card, that's basically like you know, bring bring chaos. You know, like destabilize the whole thing going on type of card. You know, that's what Trump represents. And that's why everything he does is so like I want to say so crazy. You know, so out there, so ambitious, so not even ambitious is the right word. Like so insane, nigga. Because that's what he's supposed to do. He's supposed to destabilize the order. He's supposed to bring chaos. That's his role. That's why he says controversial things all the time. He's trying to bring energy out of you. He's trying to bring you into that thought pendulum, that egregore. You know, he's trying to harness all of that. For what? I don't know. But they've been doing it all the while. You know, television is television. They want to tell you the vision that they have. And you be all unbeknownst to it, you know, like you don't know what the fuck they're doing, you don't know what you're consuming, and you don't know that it's inside and out. Like this sounds conspiratorial, but nigga, it's everywhere, nigga. The food you eat, and the stuff you consume, and the algorithms, like all that stuff is curated, not necessarily randomly. Like, yeah, your algorithm can be curated to you, but do you really choose what gets put in the markets, what goes into food, you know? Do you choose your own water? Do you choose for your water to be plastic, which leaks microplastics into the water? And those become forever particles that stay in your body forever? Are all the food super processed? It has become. It's become completely an illusion, bro. This is not freedom. The fuck? They have a complete monopoly on us. Like, slavery never went away. It just had a different name.
I am gamaging like everyone else. Looks like my plan didn't work. During my time in this trash can, I found a rare treasure. I am entrusting it to you now. Farewell.
Oh, looks like the garbage man actually found a treasure in there. He didn't go much. Thank you, old kind man. He gave me a golden nugget. But yeah, I mean, at the end of the day, bro, just gotta love life, man, and live it to the fullest, man. Like, if somebody created you, bro, honor them by living your life to the fullest. Honor your life, man. Bring spirit into matter. Don't separate them. You know, like the God is in the world. Whether you know these niggas want to do their evil things and whatnot, nigga, God is in everything, bro. Mhm. That's very good. Mhm. 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 Mhm.
Great.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah. Yeah. For sure. I feel that completely. That's something I need to do, bro. I need to get into my journaling. That's amazing, bro. Cause I need to be doing that, nigga. I need to be journaling. I know about all the good stuff about journaling. I just don't do it enough. I should do it more. I actually do have a journal. It's just sometimes I don't know what to say. Like I be waking up so late and then I be like having to go to work. Like I have a really bad schedule if I'm being honest with myself. Like the way I be like scheduling my shit, my sleep schedule, it's not the greatest. Like I need to be more disciplined and telling myself like, yeah, I mean, I have no problem. It's more just like I don't know, bro. Like it's not about not being able to put the game down. It's just like because of work, the days feel so short, and like the things I want to do, and like I don't know, like there's so much stuff that I want to be doing that. For example, the gym. Nothing stopping me from going to the gym. I just be really tired. Um, that's number one. And going out, I don't really have friends that be inviting me. Like I don't be saying no to niggas. I just don't be getting invited like that. You know, so it's not like I'm antisocial or nothing. I like going out sometimes. I like being social. Sometimes I don't. I definitely, you know, that's something with like even my girl. Like she was like, you know, we like you don't, you know, be creating too many plans like that. And I'm just like, yeah, you know, sometimes I just be staying in. Like I don't be wanting to go out. Sometimes it's weird. Like I want to go out, but I don't. Like it's crazy. Uh, yeah, I'm saying. Like if it's the homies, I'm always like, I'm considering it at least. Oh my God, she did inscribe her name. That's such a cute detail. She did put her name on the SKA statue. See, there's reasons like this why this game's the fucking greatest of all time. But nigga, what goes up has to come down, brother. I was just reading about this today, nigga. Like how everybody's so like everything. It's simple, but it's hard because everything in life, everything in the media pushes you to value this worldview of like excitement. You know, like everything has to always be exciting. This, and that. But the thing about excitement is not to be a killjoy, but excitement never lasts. You know what I'm saying? And every time you're just left wanting the next time that you're gonna be as excited. You know, but when you're elated, your elation isn't like there is no like all give. I mean, all take and no give. You know, it's always give or take. Like what goes up has to come down. Like that's what you have to understand. When you get excited, you basically activate a pendulum. And so when you're getting excited and activating that pendulum, you're activating that pendulum to the left, and the swing to the left, it has to be because of the law of correspondence that's as fixed as like a law of gravity. What goes to the left has to come equal measure to the right. So when you're getting excited, nigga, like you can be sure that that's just the opposite could come. Like not I'm not a believer in determinism or nothing like that, but I'm just saying, nigga, like you can't be excited all the time. Like you have to cultivate almost like a sense of like unshakable joy. At least like a joy that comes from within. That's something that I've heard is actually something you can cultivate. Like that never goes away for the most part. Is a sense of like joy. Yeah. Nigga, that's Christ, bro. That's the whole mystery of Christ, bro. That's the Christ within, bro. That's what that is. You know, that's everything that Hindu passages is all about. Like the way Hindus see God is so beautiful, bro. I wish you knew. Like I can't even describe it and do it justice, but basically their view of like the impersonal, all-encompassing God is like the Brahman, but that's too impersonal. Like they knew human beings needed a personal God. And so they believe that God every now and then takes very specific incarnations. Like 3,000 years ago, or whatever, it was like, you know, Sri Krishna, as it was written in the Bhagavad Gita, you know. 500 years later, it was the compassionate Buddha, you know. And then 500 years after that, it was Jesus Christ. Jesus the Christ, you know. Because that last name is just a title. And God comes down here every now and then in a physical form so that it basically brings divinity down to earth. Like, it brings God down to earth so that we may reach divinity. You know what I'm saying? It's like connecting the tie. It's a bridge. That's why Jesus always held the cross. Because he was creating that connection between the divine and the material. He was basically allowing us to experience divinity. He was saying, here, follow me, do as I do. You know, and if you can do what I do, you can become just like me. In a way, right? I mean, he is the Son of God. Like, we're not trying to take no titles or nothing, but we're basically gonna have his consciousness, basically have his heart, see things as he did. You know, that was the ultimate goal: is to be free, to be awakened, to be saved from all the bullshit, man. To be saved from all the pendulums, all the false things that pull your attention in all these different directions. Like, nah, have a single eye, have a single mind, be one-pointed. You know, and also unity and love and forgiveness. Like, that was really the main message. Humility, love, compassion. I mean, what else do you need? That's all you can really hope. That's all that's really, like, I want to say, forever, eternal. You know, those things that come from within. That's your inner Christ, bro. That's why Jesus existed, so he could bring the Christ down to all of us. That inner self, that's what the Indians call the Atman, bro. It's not different from God. It's just like, that's your God nature, bro. That's why it says in the Bible, bro, man is made in the image of God, and Eve ate that apple because Satan told him, "Oh, you want to be just like God?" And that's why Satan is the adversary. That's why he's doubt. He made her doubt the truth of what she always was, which was one with God. She had God inside of her all along. And Satan tricked her into thinking that she wasn't, made her double think it. You know, like, oh shit, am I not like God? And so, basically, she fell into illusion. She fell into Maya. And so that's what that story represents to me. People have many different interpretations. But to me, it means that that's when humans started being separate from God, and we started seeing only separation. Like, that's what the Western society is all about, man. It's about competition. It's about left versus right. It's all like very logical, and logical thinking has its uses, but in sort of separating everything and making everything so logical, we lost touch with what a lot of Eastern philosophies and religions never lost, which was that feeling of oneness. You know, that's why Christianity can feel a little dry sometimes, because they don't teach that feeling of oneness. They just teach like the theology of it, right? Like, oh, who was Jesus? You know, how are you saved and believing and this or that? But they never give you like, oh, practices to feel at one with all of humanity. You know, all of that stuff. Like, how can you feel like a really close, intimate connection with God? How can you speak to God? Like, that stuff to me didn't feel like it was ever taught. And that's something that has always been around in Hindu traditions. Like a lot of Hindus actually, they they call him Yesu Christu. A lot of Indians actually do practice Christianity. Um, and they have mantras. Like they never lost like their side of, like their wisdom. Like meditation. You know, mantras, yoga, all of that stuff. People say yoga is demonic, nigga. That's a goddamn lie. Yoga is one of the best things. Nigga, you think I'm lying? I'll show you, nigga. Hella niggas go out of the way to tell you that that shit's a demonic practice, that you're summoning demons or some bullshit. Uh-huh. Niggas say that, bro. You think I'm lying?
Not today.
Time to bleed.
Bro, it's crazy, bro. I don't know. But
I'm not giving up.
I need to start doing some yoga. That's all I know.
Stars judged you.
You actually do yoga by going to church. That's the sort. That's called. I'm pretty sure it's called. It's not. I'm not sure if it's called bhakti yoga, or it's the other one. I'm not sure, but it's just called devotional yoga. That's what going to church is. But they never taught you that. Like yoga is just a way of life. Like it's a sort of philosophy about life. It's not a religious thing. It's like an approach to life, a technique for life, almost.
Great.
And it's just that stuff that got lost, man. It got lost. Some Western contemplatives, they still like contemplative Christians, like Meister Eckhart. You ever read some of Meister Eckhart's work? As a Christian, I would recommend you read some Meister Eckhart, my nigga. Like that guy, his work is so beautiful. Like his work kind of blends that stuff. Like he doesn't talk about anything like Hindu or nothing like that, but he understood at the core of Christianity that it was truly a message of unity and oneness. And he talks about like non-dual. In his books, he basically writes about non-dual things, like the way he sees the world. Like he says he sees the world with basically the eyes of God, like the same eyes that stare at God, like stare back at him. I don't know what he said. What did he say? The eyes with which I see God is the eye with which God sees me. Something like that. That's what one of his most popular quotes is. But anyway, I'm saying all this because I'm just yapping, but also because I think it's important to bring heaven down to earth sometimes. I feel like that's something that the world needs. If anything, that whatever project we work on, I think we should focus on trying to make the world a better place than we found it. Make it a more godly place. Anything, bro. If there's any way that we can bring people closer to God, it don't even have to be just through Christianity. Like,
Good stuff.
just by doing anything, man. If we could just like help
Great.
people find a sense of connection with God. That's something that I would want to do. I mean, maybe you don't share the exact same aspirations. That's fine, but
An advantage.
mhm, absolutely. If you believe that God is in all things, then whatever you take pictures of, you're taking pictures of God, bro. Like of a form that God chose to take. You know. Mhm. Nature. People call God nature with a capital N. Doesn't matter what word you use, they all say the same thing. That's something that I know from reading scripture. It doesn't matter what word you use. It doesn't matter what you're saying. It doesn't matter if you're reading the Bhagavad Gita, you're reading the Upanishads, the Dhammapada, you could be reading fucking, I don't know, Dr. Seuss, the Bible, anything. It don't matter what you're reading, bro. They all say the same thing. They all say the same thing, and I've actually read them to tell you that. There's really no fucking difference. All that difference is artificial, nigga. It's programming. Inshallah, man. I love the Quran. Ooh, bro, the Quran is so fire. Like, telling you, I love the Muslim religion, bro. I'm telling you. I wish I could go down to a mosque sometimes. Hang out with some of them, Muslim. But sometimes they're very strict with it. Like, you really have to be Muslim type. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. No bullshit. Same with us, bro. We talk Spanish. You gotta remember that, bro. We should take advantage of our bilingualness. Like, I read books in Spanish too. Like, I be trying to anything I can to just not because I don't really be talking in Spanish much when I go out. You know, like out here in the U.S., you only talk mainly English. And remember, bro, like we weren't formally trained in Spanish. Like the Spanish we know is like stuff that we grew up with. Like we weren't ever going to school to study it to really learn it the way maybe other niggas did more formally and whatnot. And it's not just that. Like niggas can obviously just grow into it, but we didn't really always grow up around that, you know, because we grew up here, and we're in our families we talk Spanish, and obviously there's not a lack of Spanish people or nothing, but
Well, that will
in
help.
school and stuff, you'd mostly speak English, like
The opera house.
even with our friends.
Great.
Hmm. Yeah, I'm not surprised at all. I'm not surprised at all. Like,
William, Expedition 60.
hmm
They mocked us when we said the human body is the strongest of them all. We trained relentlessly, and now our bodies have achieved the pinnacle of human performance, with which we are able to crush our enemies. We are so much more agile and aerodynamic without the heavy uniform.
like absolutely, bro. Like, I'm not even racist by saying this, bro, but Asians have the most money, bro. Like, it's just facts. It's just facts. It has nothing to do with nothing but just them niggas having so much discipline. Like them niggas having like them families is just I don't know, bro. Asian families, bro, like they're known on actual data to have like more median household income than anybody else, and it makes you really wonder. Like a lot of them niggas is minorities. Like it's not just the system holding you back; it's a discipline issue sometimes. Oh God. I wish I could say we owned a taco truck where we sold beans, nigga. I'd be a beaner. I don't give a fuck, nigga. At least I own something here, bro. Like, it really sucks to not have papers, bro. Like, I hate to say it, bro. Like, I never knew such a thing that was like such a wild card, my nigga. Like, it's one of those things that you don't want to let it define you and this or that, but my nigga, like, it can't be ignored, bro. Like, yeah, absolutely. Mhm. Yeah. That always concerned me because I always believed when people said like, "Oh, you create your reality," right? Like in a lot of ways, you manifest. Like some people be out of pocket with it. They be saying that everything that's ever happened to you, you basically created it. You basically this or that, like manifested it, something, your karma, this or that. It don't even have to be that deep, but I do believe to an extent that people do create their reality. You know what I'm saying? Like people have an effect. The way they act, the way they think, things they do, obviously you have an effect, you know. And it starts at the thought. That's why people say thought, thought creates reality. Like, yeah. But I never knew what to do with this no paper situation cuz I would have to manifest papers into my life. Now, I could do that. I'm not saying that that's outside of my. And obviously, it's not just going to materialize out of thin air. That's not what I'm saying. I'm saying, there's. Marrying somebody seems like the most realistic manifestation possible for that, right? But I never. And they say, like, oh, never, accept all this that, something's holding you back. Like, nah, nothing's holding you back, this or that. And I'm just like, well, I feel like you are talking about everybody except me, you know? Like, yeah, nobody's being held back, but I do feel like I am. And I just can't shake that feeling. Yeah. Yeah. And I don't even want to I'm not dying to get married, dude. It feels wrong. Like, I don't even believe in marriage.
Good stuff.
Like, I wouldn't be against marriage, but it's just like, I don't know, bro. I'm trying to live my life. I'm not trying to get married. And I'm not gonna fake a marriage either. I'm not that type. Like, I don't know. I don't know. Like, I want papers bad, but like, I don't know if I'm gonna go ahead and fake a whole marriage type deal. Like, maybe, I guess, if you want it bad enough, right? That's the thing that they say. Like, when there's a will, there's a way. Shit, nigga. Shit, nigga. Nah, I mean, I've actually had a shawty tell me that. I don't know,
Great.
cause I like shit, the only option is really like I feel like settling down. Like that seems like the only realistic option. Like you can't really fake that shit, cause they're gonna have to send you back to your country anyway, nigga. Like you're literally gonna have to go back to El Salvador either way. And once you're there, you're probably not even gonna want to come back. The fuck? That's what my grandma did. She went over there to find out some shit about some like house, like some bullshit, something for like I don't know. I don't know if she had a funeral or not. I think so. I think she didn't. It was, but she had some kind of like wedding or something. Nigga, she don't even want to come back no more. Like we were counting on her coming back. I've been paying extra rent here just because she hasn't come back. I've been paying for extra. Everybody in this house has been paying extra because she was helping us out a bit. Cause she's retired, but she be getting that money, Cause she got her little retirement fund, so she was helping us out with the rent. Yeah, I mean, this place is not even that expensive. It's a cheap ass house. My brother was actually trying to trick him into leaving so he could take the house himself, cause it's really cheap. My dad is just like the cheapest paying like 2,000. Nigga, it's
Never
nothing even
from
crazy, my
some
nigga.
lands.
And it's a whole
What are they doing here?
two.
Not Claire's.
That's what I'm saying. It's like 2,100 something, maybe closer to 2,200. I want to say maybe. I don't remember the bill, but
Bit of violence, yes.
yeah, some kind. Yeah, I know he pays the water and the electricity. Something. I mean, I'd be helping out with that. He doesn't do it alone, but I know there's some bills that be coming in too. So I know it can stack up.
That's lucky.
It's just my nigga. I'm telling you, bro. My average light bill, I couldn't really tell you because I don't really be reading those bills.
Nice chance.
I couldn't tell you, to be honest.
Time to hit big.
No, our light bill is expensive too because that's one of the things that my dad is most on my head about. He don't even give a fuck about water. That nigga's always on the light though. Like one time I left all the lights on to go to Wendy's to go drink. Nigga, that nigga got so mad. Like that nigga opened my room and he took photos. He was like, "Look, you left everything on." I'm just like, "My bad." And I was like drunk and shit, so I didn't know what to do. It'd be so mad to have the lights on. It's hilarious. I do not have the room lights on. I have like my little lamp on and the little Amazon lamp. I have two lamps on. And obviously all my systems and stuff, I keep my computer on. I don't even always have shit charging. Like, there's obviously light that I'm consuming. I wouldn't expect it to be super cheap, but I don't know. Yo, your mom is so like Hispanic. I love your mom. She's so Hispanic. My mom is not a Hispanic mom. My mom is so traditional. Like, my mom is so quiet.
Try me.
That's hilarious. But yeah, bro. I mean, that's another thing that I wanted to get into, bro. Like, is car hauling. Like, that's something that seems like a viable option to me. Cause my brother makes so much money. Like, that nigga has shown me. Apparently, he's shown Richard checks of like $50,000. You know what I'm saying? Like that nigga be bringing in money. Like, he's making easily over 100K a year. Easily, bro. I don't know what his expenses is at, cause he don't be like looking very rich. Like, I'm not gonna lie to you. Like, he's not a flaunted kind of guy. He's not a flaunted kind of guy, but obviously he's buying trucks. He's not downright buying them, but
That will help.
uh, yup. Yo.
Time to bleed.
Deck. That's lucky. I'm not giving up. Prepare for annihilation. advantage.
An advantage. Oh fuck! No, this bitch trying to chase me down here.
Advantage.
Sweetest battle.
No way. FIFA card. That's hilarious. But are these?
Okay.
Hell yeah, bro. I was gonna tell you, nigga, we should start doing that shit. Nigga, you of all people are more like, are even more behind than I am at this point, bro. Like, you really need to get all your, like, all the shit that you can get out of the way, you need to get it out of the way. Like, right now, nigga, this next week that's coming up, I promise you, nigga, I'm gonna go get my credit card. Like, I'm gonna have to find a way to make that shit happen, cause like there's no way, right? Like I don't know with how hot everything is, if niggas is changing up the rules or what, but I'm really like aching to get this credit card, my nigga. I should. The Bank of America I have, but I'm trying to get Capital One for my credit card. Because I get a lot of stuff in the mail that's actually, because I've already started a process with them, but I never completed it. Like they were asking for some proof of employment or something. I forgot what I was asking for. But proof of address, proof of employment, and money, all that stuff.
Mayo, let's go.
And so they be sending me like shit through the mail, and I be using it. I be picking it up. Like it just depends, man.
Interesting.
I know we can have. I know we can get credit cards. I'm telling you, I have my eyes set on Capital One. I'm gonna try that first for sure.
An advantage.
But I can talk to them. I just don't talk to them that much. I don't want to be at the cut talking about credit cards. I mean, I could, but. But nigga, I was gonna say like this stuff I've been wanting to do that I just didn't get around to. Like I've been trying to go back to Rockville one of these days, say what's up to the teachers. I've been trying to get my credit card. I've been trying to hit the gym more. Like it's just stuff that I feel like I'm putting it back. Like to say someday means that you're never gonna happen. It's never gonna happen, bro. To say let's do this someday, it's never gonna be happen. It's never gonna happen. You can be sure of it because someday never comes. Tomorrow never comes. Well, tomorrow comes, but someday don't come. You know what I'm saying? It's never gonna be the future. Like if you want something, you gotta act on it now. Otherwise, ain't shit gonna happen for you, my boy. Just gonna be a dreamer the whole time. Like I'm not trying to be a dreamer. As much as being in the Dreamer Act would have helped me, I'm not no motherfucking dreamer. Well, I guess I have been, to be honest. But I'm not always trying to be a dreamer. I'm trying to be a doer. I'm trying to be not just to, provide fulfillment for my ego. Like I want to make the world a better place than I found it. Like Obviously, niggas want to be worth something. There's nothing wrong with wanting to be worth something. Wanting niggas to respect you. There's nothing wrong with that at all. That's a honorable fucking aspiration. What else are you gonna aspire for? You know. But also making the world a better place, man. In whatever way I can. Whatever way I can. Maybe I'm not super altruistic.
Nice.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah. Absolutely. That's the goal, man.
Bring it on.
Like, in all honesty, I'm never gonna give up on my dream. I'm always gonna create some content here and there. Recently, it's been kind of a struggle to find the energy, to find the peace of mind to really sit down and just make some content. Like, your passion isn't always there when uh, maybe not passion's the word, but your will. It's not gonna take willpower. Yeah, it's not gonna take willpower. Willpower is not gonna get the job done. It's just got to be a matter of getting the right system down, a system that works for you. Yeah. Now, I feel like if niggas threw us out the house, we'd probably find some way to make it work, right? We'd fucking be like, if our back was against the wall, maybe like, that's why some people do tell me, man, maybe I'm just too comfortable. Like, maybe I've gotten too comfortable. I don't want to entertain that idea, but what if it's true? Hmm. But why though? Why get comfortable in a life that seems so like lesser, like lackluster? Like, doesn't life feel like kind of dry? Like, it's so crazy that you can. It's just comfortable, you know? Like, yeah, like I feel like it's just being comfortable. Like, comfortable is a scary. Comfortability is a scary, scary thing, man. You can get comfortable in your own chains. I remember I saw this picture.
Maximum damage.
Mhm. But it's just crazy because I never thought I would be like that painting of that like it's like this. I remember I saw this painting of this person that was like they had drawn this. I don't know if it was like some kind of like demon or something, and it was like in chains. It's like supposed to be some kind of allegory of this demon that's in chains, and something about its chains. Well, the real allegory is the allegory of the like the elephant. Like, when you ever heard of how when you tie up an elephant from when it was a baby, like from when it's since it's a little baby, it grows up to be strong enough to break the chain, but it never even tries. Like, sometimes there's like there's like a chosen suffering. You know, like there's a form of suffering that you will gladly accept because it's comfortable. And I feel like that could be where we're at. Yeah. Yeah, like the devil, the devil, the devil you know is better. The devil you know is better than the devil you don't. Either way, it's still a devil, you know. Like, I don't know, man. Oh, I'm gonna change. I'm gonna change my routine. I don't struggle to change my routine. It's just, well, let me be honest to myself. I have been, let me be fully honest with myself here. Brutally honest, let's say. I have not been very disciplined. Yeah. And I don't know. I haven't been disciplined. That's the truth. Mhm. Mhm. Yeah. Yeah. I know what you mean. I know exactly what you mean. I think that's our soul, like yearning for more. I think it's just the soul yearning for more. I think man always needs meaning. And man always needs responsibility. I fully believe that. And sometimes it's like picking up a responsibility. Like I feel like I want to choose it. It's hard to choose responsibilities. It's hard to choose like, okay, this is what I'm gonna dedicate myself to, like, and just sticking to it. Like that. I feel like that's our main problem, bro. To be honest, if we're honest with ourselves, it's just discipline. It's just the discipline to make the necessary changes. I feel like that could be small, they could be big. Doesn't matter. It's just having the discipline to get started. Yeah, yeah, I know exactly what you mean. Bro, there's been times where I've been here so faded, thinking, holy shit, what if it doesn't get better? Like, that's been a thought that crosses my mind. Like, what if it really just doesn't? What if it all ended tomorrow? I think death is not really something that necessarily is like a big, I want to say anxiety. It's not anxiety. It's obviously always a possibility, but it's not something that is at the forefront. For me, it's more just like, what if I never pick up the slack? Like, what if nothing change? What if you get like, what if you get somewhere really like close to it, but you fail, you know, or you can't. What if what if having no papers gets in the way, you know? Like, and it's these thoughts don't stop you per se, but they cross my mind, and I don't always entertain them. I don't always believe them. I usually try to stay positive. I'm overly positive sometimes. I don't know where my positivity comes from. Like where this sense of, oh, obviously I don't expect God to take care of things for me, but I expect that I'm blessed. I expect that, when the time comes, like when I'm ready, something's gonna synchronize and it's gonna happen. I never lost that feeling that if I locked in, synchronicity was gonna be on my side. It's just the locking in part, like that I feel like we struggle with. I don't know if that makes sense. But I felt like opportunities, like you know what I'm saying. Like I feel like opportunities is out there. I just can't always find the energy to actually go out and get them. Like I just feel like I'm gonna have to be fucking cutting like corners and doing all this other shit that niggas don't gotta do just because I don't have these fucking papers. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, it doesn't seem realistic to me. Mhm. Yeah. It doesn't seem realistic to me to get married right now.
Papa is somewhere past the gardens.
Yeah, that was all our parents, bro. My parents were the idea was we're gonna go to Canada, so we weren't even supposed to be like we weren't even doing everything we could to establish ourselves here. The idea was to go to Canada, and then last minute things changed. And by that time, we had already lost so much precious time. We could have been putting into settling shit here. That shit at the time for it just passed, but like all that dreamer stuff, putting me in school a little earlier, I could have gotten some kind of program that would have at least given me work eligibility, you know. Like to not even have that, it just feels like a punch in the gut. Like I don't even have work eligibility. Like, are you fucking kidding me? Like, bro, this shit's insane. I'm working under a fake name, nigga. They call me under a different name at work. Not at Wendy's, but at my other job. You know how crazy that shit is? Like, I always thought, I'm still getting paychecks because I'm scared to ask them niggas to put me in direct deposit because I know they're gonna be asking for information. And just taking one fucking look at the card information that I gave, just taking one fucking look could fuck the whole operation. Because that shit says I was born in 74. Do I sound like I'm born in 74? Like, yeah, the shit that I gave for that job, I'm technically working under my dad's whole like information. I got a whole fucking thing with my shit, my nigga. It's insane. I don't even need longer profile. I, I wish I could just be bold enough to just fucking just leave one day, go to the airport, and go back home. Like, what's really stopping us from taking that airport ride? Like, be honest. What's stopping us from taking that airplane ride back home right now? We could be back home in fucking Tacuba, my nigga sipping martinis. We know English. We wouldn't really be that fucked when you think about it. Takes you very far. Takes you very far. Yeah, to be fair. I mean, shit, nigga. You know, I'm planning. I'm still planning to be the president of El Salvador someday, nigga. You think I lie? I'll be the president. Really? That's fire. What happened to the creation? Is it not here? What? What the fuck happened to the creation that was here? Wait, there's no monsters here? What happened? They don't spawn them no more? There's a creation fight right here. What the fuck?
I can't sustain the expedition as much longer.
Ned, we need to defeat them fast.
But I just think we overcomplicate things too sometimes. It's just a matter of getting to work. Getting the good old work, nigga. And not even seeing it as a work, like seeing it like artists do, you know, something that you get to do. Something that you're blessed enough to have the time to participate in, take time in. Like, trust me, all of this shit, it seems like bullshit to me, you know? Having to get money. Like, why the fuck do I need to do that? Like, I get it. Money gets you great things, but... And asking why isn't really helping me, but... I still... It's not like I can just get rid of that question. Like, why does niggas have to get up to go to work every day in the morning? You know? And niggas say, oh, it's just because of Adam and Eve, you know? It's because of sin, this or that. No, it's not. It's because motherfuckers... Literally, we let these niggas monopolize everything. Because they tricked us into thinking capitalism was so great. Obviously, niggas such thing as no work being done in the world. The fuck? If you don't work, nothing gets done. But I'm just saying, the systems that we have in place, like, that shit is trash. It's ass, my nigga. Like, it's ass.
Well,
In any way that you look at it, it's fucking ass, my nigga. Like, I don't care. I don't care about anybody can make it. I don't give a fuck. It's not going to go that way. You can't have everybody be rich. That's what niggas don't understand. Not everybody can be rich in this kind of system, bruh. Inevitably, they're going to be winners and losers because it's a dual system. It's a system based on just human logic. It's not a system about... It's not a system that makes you ponder about your next door neighbor and seeing him as a brother. Like, no, nigga, your mentality has to be in this fucking sick system that we live in. How can I make money off this nigga? How can I fucking take something from this nigga? How can I consume something from this nigga? Like, it's not, oh, how can I be at one, how can I be one with my neighbor? How can I, you know, be more loving in the world today? How can I be more compassionate? Like, no, I have to be looking at how the fuck can I, like, you know, fucking, you know, like, how can I make money off of niggas? That's all that niggas is useful to you. Everybody is just a use to you. It's a tool that you should use. Feels empty. Like, where's all the deep communion? Where's all that deep connection stuff? Like, everybody's just something to be used. And that's, I'm talking like big corporate, you know, when I say that, like, you know, obviously them niggas is just looking, them, you're just a cog in a wheel to them, you know, you're just looking at numbers. They're just trying to make sure that the number they get this year is bigger than last year. Because everything's just about more and more and more. How can they sell you this car? Bartering? We would barter. We would probably barter. We'd probably barter. That's why, to me, you know, at a first glance, communism, maybe not communism, but at least socialism, seems very interesting. At a glance. Of course, when you've actually practically tried it, it seems to fucking fail. You know, people argue, oh, you haven't tried it enough. You know, you didn't try it right, you didn't implement it right. I don't know. That, yeah, there's other systems that actively try to literally fuck it up.
On me. Ready to pounce.
Yeah. It had happened in the Garden of Eden.
Let's dance.
And then it just didn't happen. After that, it didn't happen. The fucking the first motherfucking, like, the third fucking person on Earth was already murdered by the fourth. No, remember that funny video about how Abel was the third person, how that nigga died? They said the third person on Earth. You couldn't even get to 5 people before we were already murdering. And all because of what? Because of that lie that you are separate from God. You are separate from the world. You are this and they are that. And therefore,
What have we here?
it's gotta be either you or them, you know? It's a dog eat dog world out here that we have. At least that's what it feels like at times, not always. You know, they hide it good enough, you know? Like, we're always far away from death, far away from seeing harsh realities, you know? We're kind of sheltered from it. We got distractions, social media, TikTok. Like, the whole modern world really makes you think stuff of antiquity couldn't happen no more, and yet it's still happening on the daily. There's still slaves. There's still rapes. There's still dark magic rituals. And yet there's still love. There's still hope. There's still compassion. But it's just like... You have to have the good, you have to have the bad. But what them niggas is doing... That's the only way.
So be it. You can't escape. Not giving up. Augusta. Time to take this.
Yeah.
Time to take this. Stars against you.
this country is this country is so cooked in a lot of ways. Like I've never met a country so cooked. It's such a weird dichotomy. Like it's a beautiful country. Don't get me wrong. The freedom is awesome. Like, and it's not even just the freedom. Like let me not base it down to a few like phrases or words or anything like that. No phrase or word encapsulates what's good about this country. It's not even great at freedom. Like that, and that's why I say that because niggas get silenced all the time. Niggas get shot out here for saying certain things. We're not even like number one in terms of freedom. Everybody has freedom. Shit, Poland has freedom. Shit, fucking even Nigeria has some kind of freedom. But what's great about this country is it's a melting pot of a lot of things. There's so many different types of people, so many cultures. Like, it's really like a fruit salad. And it's weird because there's like a certain fruit or there's a certain vegetable in the salad that
Papa's over there.
is basically
And
feels
Pakoma will need to
threatened
bring back
because
the
all
meat.
the other vegetables are growing in
I can
numbers.
sense him.
And so, you know what I'm
We'd better
saying?
make
Like
sure
they're
we're
trying to
ready.
basically like have you seen how some white people there's a guy that is literally like a Jewish puppet that is pretending to be like a proud boy, like white, like proud white, proud white American. He's like, I'm the original breed, we're like natural bred, this and that American. We got to take back our country. And he's out there, promoting ICE, doing all these things, but really he's just a Jewish puppet. Like there's a nigga that does that, and like it's stuff like that, bro, where I'm just like they try so hard. They always put plants in different places where niggas are gonna see it. Like they try to put these people that try to like hate is learned, you know what I'm saying? But it starts from the ground up. Like it's so deeply embedded, like weird prejudices, weird biases is all just so inherent. It's everywhere in the US. It's so deeply ingrained. Like that's why Trump can work because niggas needed tr- niggas are dying for a Trump figure. Niggas are dying for somebody to come tell them that they know what their problem is and they're going to solve it, you know? And so when niggas basically when Trump comes along and he does that, like of course he's gonna fucking win. They only give you two niggas that they choose. It's two niggas that they choose because either one you pick, it's gonna be the same nigga. Are you gonna pick bad option on the left or bad option on the right? You know, it doesn't fucking matter which one you pick. The fact that you're making only two choices should tell you it's a motherfucking trap. The world is not black and white. The world is not binary. You know what I'm saying? But they want you to believe in duality. They want you to see duality everywhere you go. They want to tell you logically you can't have unity. They want to tell you it's this person, it's that person. That's your problem. And people believe that. Because how do they know any better? What did God what did God say? No. Now what did Jesus say? Father, forgive them, for they know not what they do. They've been doing that since the beginning of time. They don't know what they do. And he was down here trying to stop that cycle, and people didn't fucking listen. And what did they do? No, they just branded him. They just wanted you to worship the name. They didn't want you to actually listen to the message. This world's gotten so crazy, it's gotten my dad thinking it's the end of the world. He's like, "Oh, son, all this has been it's happening by the book." He's like, "Son, all this stuff has been prophesied." This world is coming to an end. He was telling me the other day
Want you to
he's
understand
theorizing it's gonna
this
end in
canvas belongs
2033
to me.
I do
because obviously
understand.
Jesus died at 33,
I know
and so it's gonna be
how
2,000 years.
powerful
Although that doesn't
and
make sense because I'm pretty sure it's
intoxicating
time
it
split
is.
when he died, so that would make
How
33
deeply
years ago
attached
2,000
we can
years.
become to the worlds we
But
pour our hearts and
maybe I
souls
don't know.
into.
Did the time split happen because he was
Thousands
born?
ago,
No, that's before Christ, after
when the baby
Christ.
killed me.
That
So
doesn't
that
mean
would
you
have
have
to
to
be his
erase
death.
Verso's canvas.
Child,
I don't know.
do you
Wait,
think I
is
want
it?
to?
Wait, am I tripping?
After all the sorrows,
Is the time split from when we started
do you
the
really
common
think
era
that
from
I
when
want to
Jesus was born or when
destroy
he died?
this last piece of his soul?
I'm
Don't,
gonna have to look that up.
don't.
Life keeps forcing cruel
Yeah,
choices.
like is the time split from when he was born or when he
Do
died?
what we must.
But what is it signifying? It's
Grief often blinds us, and we make choices we can never take back.
You grieve for two.
I grieve for many.
The choices of parents leave indelible marks upon their children.
the split in time refers
Ultimately,
to the birth of Christ, not his
the
death.
voices in their head.
The BC AD
have to be
division
their
was
own.
created to mark years before and after Jesus' birth. Although
They cannot
historians
set the
think the
boundaries
system
of
was
their
later
life
found to be
for
off
them.
by a few years. Death is not what defines the calendar split. Many Christian traditions also connect his death and resurrection to specific days. So yeah, in 2033, it would technically be 2,000 years since his death,
Death of fire.
if you were
He wanted
talking
me to
biblical
find
canon.
new joy in life.
But I don't know what 2,000 years
tried.
means because it also does say that no man would know the
But I
time or
couldn't.
date. And it's not necessarily talking about physical getting.
Because of me. How do I get from that
Really,
to joy?
it talks about stuff like, a new world, a new consciousness. Like, I feel like
Child, it will get better. I promise you.
a change of consciousness,
But this
hopefully,
is not the
because
way.
there's a
Your
lot of people who
friends
also
speak
in these dark
truth,
times, they are waking up.
and it
I be seeing a
changes
lot of love out
nothing.
there.
You can
It's
hate
not
me,
all bad.
but that's a choice
Sometimes
I must make.
you need like that,
As your
when
father,
stuff,
I must look out
when
for
stuff
you,
gets bad.
especially when you can't look out for yourself.
You treat me as if I'm still 5.
I treat you as if the shadow from the worst day of our lives is going to suffocate you and take you from us too!
Like something bad will happen in the world, right?
Mm.
When they post it on social media, that'll get posted everywhere. Like, damn, that
It's programmed that way. It's programmed to.
just feels like that's all there is. Just
I said,
And you got to
enough.
think that's pendulums, bro. They feed off of negativity. They feed off of you thinking about them. I don't know what they want, but dude, it's what you're saying is totally right. Like good news is not news. It's all negative. And they know that the human mind is prejudiced. They know that the human mind is basically designed to basically isolate threats, isolate the negative because that's just how we were like our brain is designed. Our brain is designed to pinpoint threats to aid in survival. It over focuses on the negative. It amplifies it on its own. They don't even need to do it. They just need to show it to you. And that's the whole point of media. You do the rest, You get aggravated, you get emotional, you react in any way to a news story. And just in that little reaction, they already got what they needed. They needed you to keep believing in the circus. And as long as you believe in the circus, man, it's gonna continue. There's actually a good book from David Icke. It's called Escaping the Maze, something like that. David Icke actually has really good books I think you should read. But he has this book that basically exposes like evil in the world. Yeah, it's called The Roadmap. Escaping the Maze of Madness. It's a good book I need to get.
Bro, that's why I look at you try not to even look at social media too much. Cause like, bro, like when I have like nose deep into the fucking news, bro,
Yeah.
it that ass does feel like the fucking world, like, bro, any day now it could just fucking burst into flames from whatever fucking news gets dropped by whatever fucking country. I heard Eagle News.
I don't.
Whatever country China live in or some fucking shit.
I don't read news, and I'll tell you, I found peace. I don't know if it's a ignorance is bliss kind of thing, but I feel much more peaceful now that I don't listen to news. I don't know. I really don't know what it is. I just don't feel less peaceful. But good isn't news. How does it gain retention? How did it gain from you reading good news? They can't manipulate you that way. And that's why I give you all that talk about from the ground up the system is fucked. That's why I mentioned all of that about duality. It seems super broad, super like whatever, but nigga, that's the fundamental issue. That's literally the fucking first ring on the ladder. Like if you were stepping on a ladder, reaching the top height of the bullshit, your first fucking the place where you're placing your foot first is in duality, my nigga. You're seeing two instead of one. It's that simple. You're seeing two where there should be one.
You know what else you don't fucking put good news in the social media?
You know what?
Because the bad news also comes with control. You
Yeah.
cause some sort of anxiety, some sort of
You can even offer the fucking antidote. You can offer the solution and you create the problem. And you create a cycle that way. That's called the circus.
there's some anxiety with people, which in the long run, nigga, in the long run, it's bad. You can't control what you're going through. No
Mhm.
matter how fucking deep you look.
Yeah.
But literally, like, if you hear, like, oh, like, there's conflict and this and that, what the hell? You're gonna get scared, nigga. You're not gonna be.
Mhm.
When niggas get scared, then I don't know bullshit. They're trying to optimize
But they're there.
their lives.
They're there thinking in survival mode instead of creation mode. So like survival's like base instinct. It's like a low consciousness mode. It's like there's like a higher frequency of consciousness that's beyond just pure survival. But if you can't, if you're if you're stressing about survival, and in a way they make it so you have to, right? But if you're always stressing about survival, how the fuck can you? How can you worry about connecting to God if you're worried about where your next meal is gonna come from? You know what I'm saying? You can't connect to God in that way. You're only gonna be thinking about the basic like low carnal desires. You know, you're gonna be thinking about sex. You're gonna be thinking about all the primal things from your amygdala. You know, sex, shelter, food, water. They want to keep you just in that low state so that you can't really ascend.
Years of mayhem.
I believe it. And, uh, and also, where does your sense of living your life fully even come from, too? You know, what if somebody gave it to you? What if it's not yours? Like, what do you believe makes a good life, right? What if they fucking installed that in you? Yeah, in the movies. It gives you comforts that you can live with. Just another comfort. Again, I don't mean to sound super nihilistic, but like there's stuff that are worth it. I'm not saying having a family is not worth it. I'm not trying to sound like that. There's a lot of stuff that is worth it. There's a lot of stuff that's still important. There's little stuff. There's big stuff, little stuff that are worth it. Yeah. Yeah, there's no denying that. Like, we're built for connection at the end of the day. Like, if you're telling me, you know, we're built for connection, I'm never gonna push back on that. I fully believe that wholeheartedly. Like, people are happy when they're social. Like, I feel like people are happy when they're providing something, you know, like when they're being of service a lot of the time. People are happy when they're out communing, out being social, out in a community. People are happy.
That's lucky.
Not, especially when they're not inside, bro. Like everybody is nowadays. Now they got motherfuckers worried about another virus. They want you to stay inside even more and not go outside and get some air, get some sun, get some social conversation. They just want you to just be inside. Like, bro, I haven't even heard nothing about that virus and I feel fine, my nigga. I haven't even paid attention to that shit. Haven't given it, and I'm not giving no conscious awareness to whatever that bullshit is. Yeah, me too. Yeah, me too. Holy shit. I did not even know that's what this motherfucker looked like. That is insane. Is there not a fight for this guy? I wanna what? Yo, that is insane. Yo, I saw that shit about Korean. Dude, I knew for a fact I was gonna get the game, but I'm still not on Team Call of Duty, nigga. Fuck Call of Duty. Fuck them niggas. But bro, cause fuck that game. Nigga, who the fuck plays eFootball? Okay, you cannot compare. Do not compare Battlefield to eFootball. That's offensive. No.
Take your shot.
For so have wanted. Truly.
Let's shot.
When did you become so stubborn?
Scars don't heal.
Tug. I'm not falling for that bullshit, man. Again. Like,
Let's shot.
so stubborn. Time to lead. The sweet taste of battle.
Whoa, watch out.
Your turn to dance. Your turn to dance.
Ready to parry.
Damn, that's tough. No way, I'm too stunned to play. That so sucks. That sucks.
Okay.
They should let me have one.
When did you become so stubborn?
Take your shot. That's lucky. Their defenses are down. Dead. Can do. Not looking good.
GG's. Holy shit.
Your turn to dance. Stop this insanity. It's time to go.
Yeah, I thought so.
I do love a challenge, but this is beginning to irk me.
Fuck. He keeps regenerating.
Maybe we focus on the axons first.
You know, I don't know where I read this, but it says something about the Hanta, whatever the fuck it's called. That shit was supposedly, yeah, the hentai junk. It was supposedly, it was written down as a sort of side effect from the COVID-19 vaccine. I heard. What if it was like, what if it was some kind of sleeping agent that they put in the vaccine that they activating now? Nigga, you believe anything they say, nigga. Who is they? Oh yeah, I heard some niggas. Nigga, didn't I send you that video? Didn't I send you that video about the fucking ship? Didn't I send you that video about the ship that got caught with the hantavirus? It was a cruise ship. Do you guys know? Do you guys know what the name of the cruise ship was? What? Well, it passed by a city called the End of the World at the bottom of Argentina, and this ship was in The Simpsons, and yeah, the ship is like in The Simpsons, and it was also like somewhere else. It was like, I forgot what it was. It was in the World Economic Forum, in the poster they posted for this year of some like projected things. It has a whole bunch of things on there, and one of them is the little syringe around this time of the yearly clock. There's like a little syringe. I'm telling you, it's planned. I'm telling you, it's a planned virus that they didn't just randomly find. The nigga that was found on that ship making videos talking about the virus is literally an actor. It was literally a plant in a video concerning like the COVID virus as well, or some other fake bullshit thing that they made up. And it's an actor that was like, that's literally like done the same shit before, like talked about some worldly issue. Like it's crazy. The nigga's just like, oh my god, there's a virus, this or that. We need to get safe. This. Like, bro, shut the fuck up, my nigga. You're a fucking plant. It's all fake, nigga. It's a theater, nigga. Like the way that. It depends on if you can stay out of trouble, nigga. That shit will find its way here, nigga. Even if they made it up, it's not like it don't physically exist. I'm not doubting its physical existence. It's just, oh yeah, obviously, God forbid. But I'm just saying, like, yeah, I mean, in a way, you're not wrong. Like, you can learn to read the shit that they do. Yeah, they always kind of like, they always like share it to you, you know? Yeah, it's a Satanist type law.
Don't worry, I'm here.
Try to unlike it just in case they see it. Yeah, bitches be seeing anything. The bitches see anything. They'll see. The, yeah. Oh my God, this nigga did not. This nigga Renoir, bro. This nigga did not just do that. Hold on, I'll have to lock it in here. Alright.
Ready to remain.
Yeah. Dog, that shit took too long for me to have to redo all that, man. Like, come on. I get the 10x, bro. I'm just not expecting that shit to fucking start popping off like that. You really can't take a single hit from the nigga, like. For me to have to do that challenge, bro, oh my God. It's always just too late, bruh. By the time I get here. I'd be so motivated to do it, too. Like, this fucker is just, like, he's strong, bruh. I'm not even gonna lie. Like, he's really not overpowered. This plays too easy when it's like this, motherfucker. I had to kill this motherfucker 10 million times. Like, look, bro, I didn't want to have to do that, but this motherfucker over here thinking he tough and shit. Like, the fuck you think this is? Oh my God, there's no way I missed. That's so shit. That extra spin fucked me. No! He's such a bitch with the timing. Oh, I hate that so much. I'm about to hit this motherfucker with his stando. You mad as shit. You mad as shit. This motherfucker flying around and shit, doing flips and shit. He think he tough. Yo, why was that sound cue so early? Looks like there's only one thing left to do for those who come after. He's Himothy.
Ironic. Your mother was the one who saved me when I lost myself in a canvas.
You'll be alright, brother.
She taught me how to safely use our gift. How to soar without flying too close to the sun. We painted hundreds of canvas worlds, pushing the very boundaries of creation. And she never let me forget that every day we spent here has a price.
I believe it, brother. I'm sure.
Yet. Yet.
No, I believe it. I'm so serious.
Here we are now.
It might sound sarcastic, but I'm serious.
If she's doing this, then...
I trust what she taught me. This is not a game. You think you know what's at stake, but you don't.
I know precisely what's at stake. You want control. You want to feel like you're doing something. You couldn't save Verso, so you want to save us. Except you're not. Destroying the canvas won't help us move on. It'll just deny us the one place that helped us feel again.
67 years. 67 years I spent trapped within the monolith. But I persisted. I persisted. Do you know why? Do you know why I cannot leave her or you behind? This is what I see every day. I cannot spend another day with living corpses. Since the fire, our family has crumbled. Aline in the canvas. Clea fighting a solitary war. You, a living ghost. Verso's death broke us. Want it to be fixed. I need it to be fixed. I cannot lose you too.
Don't you see? That's how I feel about them. I can't lose them either. I've lost too much. Papa, see? I've lost so much.
We both lost so much.
Papa, I don't want to lose you either. I'm not leaving you forever. Just a little longer.
I want to trust you, but
You can.
keep the light on for you. I hope you find peace. Hold on to each other.
You shouldn't be able to be here.
Lamont gift.
Why did you run in? It's dangerous for you here.
See things as they are. Not how you want them to be.
What?
You lied to your father.
No.
You saw it too. But he wanted to believe. You're going to die here. Why don't you just leave? You can always come back.
The moment I leave, Papa will erase this canvas.
This is not worth your life.
What life? My life of loneliness in a shell of a body, with no voice and no future.
You're my El. No matter where you are, you don't need this canvas.
But everything I want is here. Here I have a chance to live, Verso, to live. Up there I merely exist.
Life keeps forcing cruel choices.
Stop courting, Papa.
It's time to stop painting.
Verso! Papa also said, hold on to each other.
Old friend, you've traveled miles, spinning in circles. Your blind eyes on the dial, stripping
I'm sorry.
out colors. But it's time to say goodbye until next life.
Verso, stop! You can't just decide this for everyone!
We're all hypocrites, doing the same thing to each other.
Yeah. Oh no, fuck no. Oh my god. Oh my god. What the fuck?
Versus,
Oh my
stop!
god.
You can't just decide this for everyone!
Mael is
We're all
insane.
hypocrites, doing the same thing to each other.
I feared that this would happen.
End of the line.
Yeah, you can't just do that like that, my boy. Keeping me at sea, you fucking bitch. I don't give a fuck. I hit you with the same move. I'm a cheater, bitch. I don't give a fuck.
What about Lune and Ciel and Monoko? What about Eskie?
Ciel was right. Grief blinds us. All you see are walls.
Man, I get to play twice? Oh, that's just cheating, isn't it?
End of the line.
Don't do this. Don't leave me again.
It's gonna be okay. It's gonna be okay, huh? You've got this incredible power to paint. You'll never have to suffer a life you don't want. You're okay. You're okay. You're okay. I will miss you guys.
miroir du temps, nos histoires s'alignent dans le creux de nos mains. Deux mondes se dessinent, l'un peint de rêve où le chagrin s'efface, l'autre nu et réel où notre deuil prend place. Au lendemain non écrit, sous les étoiles où tout commence, rien ne finit. Dans l'étreinte du destin, les liens restent éternels dans le dessin. Toile vierge, horizon lointain, peignons ensemble les couleurs de demain, au clair obscur, œuvres infinies. Chaque pas trace la route d'une vie. Au lendemain non écrit, sous les étoiles où tout commence, rien ne finit. Dans l'étreinte du destin, les liens restent éternels dans le dessin.
It's just beautiful, isn't it?